Hi, I'm Michelle Meyer, and I'm here today to give you an overview of Crushit's regions and general performance year over year. We'll take a look at the key metrics and then take a deeper dive into each region and point out a few things to consider, and then we'll wrap up with next steps. Let's go ahead and get started. The metrics that we're looking at to indicate our performance year over year includes staff advocacy scores, NPS score, net profit year over year, relative market share, and revenue per employee year over year. We'll take a look at each region next and see how they've performed. In Canada, we saw some growth in revenue and hired more employees who increased their productivity. Our revenue increased from 80 to 100 million, but costs also increased year over year, resulting in a loss in net profit. A recommendation may be to reduce costs through additional operational efficiencies or project management to balance cost and time to market. Our NPS score slightly declined 2%, so would recommend looking into why that is through verbatims or other feedback. It's possible with the push to grow, our employees need more support. Staff advocacy score also declined 5%, indicating the quality of the product has suffered slightly in the push for rapid growth. Our relative market share has increased, however, 6.7%, which means the tactics are achieving the growth we are looking for. Our key takeaway here is to look to balance cost, time to market, and quality. Formal project management can help with this. In our Northern States region, our revenue per employee has increased 8.4% year over year, so we're gaining some efficiency and also growing revenue and full-time employees steadily. Our net profit, however, was a 53.7% decrease year over year. Revenue increased, but costs were also much higher, resulting in a decrease in profit. We need to understand why costs have increased so much between years and address that. Our NPS for this region has held steady with a slight improvement of 1% and staff advocacy at 3%, so we are maintaining our brand perception. The relative market share has also improved year over year at 10.8%, so this region is growing. Our key takeaway here is that we need to continue with quality and efficiency, but also look to reduce costs. In our Middle States region, our revenues decreased year over year in this region, and so did the number of employees, resulting in 4.4% decrease in revenue per employee. Our net profit also dropped by 54% as a result of the revenue decrease. Our NPS score fell by 20%, and staff advocacy also dropped 22%, indicating the market and the staff were not happy with the product and the service we provided, so we would want to find out why. Our market share also reflects a decrease at 17.4% lower year over year. Our key takeaway here is that we need to focus on growth and our quality of our products to drive revenues up. In our southern states, our relative market share skyrocketed 90% this year, so we are far outperforming our competition in this region. Our revenue per employee increased 8.5%. Our net profit, however, decreased by 11.5% as a result of our increased costs. Our NPS held flat at 0, so no change, and our staff advocacy at 4% increase. Our key takeaway here is that we need to keep a close eye on costs to maintain our profit. Overall, the region we need to focus the most on is the Middle States. We would want to understand better the reasons we are seeing challenges in this region. We may also want to look at sharing approaches and operational efficiencies across regions so that we can achieve more positive results in this region and apply our learnings across all regions. With that, we will focus on what is working well. We'll build synergies across regions and will support continued growth for Crushit. Thank you.